Tonight, I sit down, I say delightful.
And it's just delightful to scran on. Delightful, that's the first time I've said that in a video, so make note of that.
And then I stand up again.
Right, morning knobheads. It is currently bang on 12 o'clock. Right, I did not think that one through. Not even joking either. But anyway, that does not matter. What matters is I'm doing an food review. Sort of food review. I'm just eating food. Just for views, really. This is what we've got on offer. A lot of Diddly Squat Farm stuff. Jeremy Clarkson's farm, if you don't know. We've got crisps, biscuits, chocolate, and that's it. I got beetroot sauce in my cupboard. I'm not trying that on camera. I know it's not really like a lot for the certain amount of money that I put in the title of this video, but there's no drinks because I had a plan of doing drinks as well, but all he had was either rum or water. And rum is shit, and water, what's the point? It's got snacks instead. Good enough, isn't it? So I think we'll try the crisps first. So I'll be judging it on taste, and then I'll be testing it on value of money, because it's come straight from a farm, so it's obviously going to be a bit more expensive than paying for it at the supermarket. But you've got to give the farmers its due, you know, because without them, there'd be no bread on the table, there'd be no... What other food metaphors are there? Well, to be fair, you wouldn't be alive if you weren't for farmers making all this food for you. So it is fair that some of these prices might be a bit extortionate for what they are. But like I said, they come straight from a farm. So it's only fair that we pay a bit more for crisps and snacks and stuff if it means these farmers can live well. Something like that. But anyway, let's go. I must stress, I didn't even order this many crisps. I got sausage and mustard, sausage and mustard again, mushroom and wild garlic, and that's it. Yeah, I got 2 sausage and mustards. Mushroom and garlic, well, that's that one. Sausage and mustard, that's one. And they gave me a couple more free crisps to go with it. You know, fair play, Jeremy Clarkson. Thank you very much. Might as well try the sausage and mustard crisps first then, because there's more of them. And there's also these 2 here, lightly salted and cheese and onion, but we all know what that tastes like. I'll still try it, just see if it's worth getting these ones rather than the classic 20p Walkers ones. Each crisp packet cost £1.78 from Clarkson's farm website. Crisps normally in England tend to cost about 50-60p, so we're actually paying like 3 times more for farmer food, which I don't really mind, to be fair. If it means supporting the farmers, so be fucking it. It says tear here like that, but I do what I want. Okay, perhaps I should probably open it that way. Sausage and mustard. You know what's so funny? When I made this order for this video, I literally fully thought to myself, like the sausage and mustard ones or the mushroom and garlic ones, I know I'll hate them, but it's funny for the video, isn't it? I don't really mind these. Like, I love sausage, mad, but I did not think I would get on well with the mustard part. But honestly, it's not really that bad at all. So taste, I'll go with 7, a solid 7 though. It won't be like a go-to crisp that I'll have, but it's not even as disgusting as I anticipated it to be, so I'm not complaining. And just less than £2 worth? Probably. I mean, the packet is quite big for an ordinary crisp. Like I said countless times already, and like I will say countless times throughout this video. Straight from the farm. And the fact that Jeremy Clarkson's made it, that's pretty quality. Right, we're going to go with mushroom and garlic now. Let's see if it works for this one. Oh, right. Yeah, that's false packaging there, Jeremy Clarkson. It says to open here, and I did not open it there, and it's still opened. That looks like... It looks appetizing. Will it taste as appetizing? No. Oh, actually. Hold that thought. Yeah, I can see why it's labelled as wild garlic. Literally, the garlic was the very first thing that hit me. Literally, I swear 85-90% of that bite was just literally garlic. But again, I don't actually hate it. It isn't very flavourful. Well, it is at the start, trust me. But you also like flavours to keep hitting you throughout the biting process. That wasn't quite it for me, to be honest. Like I said, it's not horrible, it's not terrible, it's not disgusting, whatever you want to call it. I don't mind it. I'll have it if I had to. If it's a choice to have it, I probably wouldn't. But it's not terrible. So, if I'm giving that a 7, I might give that like a 5.56. 5.56, sorry. My intrusive thoughts got the better of me there. But, yeah, I think a 6. And not a solid 6, though, but a 6 regardless. Right, we've got 2 more crisps. Obviously, the ones that we normally have in Britain. Or in a casual... If you go to like a Lidl or a B&M or Sainsbury's or Tesco's, you know, they all sell lighted, solid crisps. How would it fare straight from the farmer's yard? We're going to find out that answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, normal. Although I do appreciate the fact they put lightly salted, not fucking wild like they're doing the fucking garlic. Yeah, it's just standard ready salted, really. I don't dislike it, but I will not get it again from the farm because, you know, you can literally get like packets of lightly salted crisps for like 30p from Morrison's or wherever the fuck. So, and cheese and onion, I've got to rate that one. I'll just give it an 8. I mean, I like it. You know, it's standard. It doesn't hit me. It doesn't hit me with too many OTT flavours. And yeah, value for money wise, I forgot to do that for most of these, haven't I? Value for money, probably like a 2. It's edible at least, and it is what it says on the packaging. But I mean, you can literally just get that from anywhere, really, can't you? Yeah. Now we move on to the cheese and onion. I mean, it is cheese and onion. I can grant that. But I must admit, I mean, I've had a lot of, well, I say a lot, you fat bastard. I've had a fair few of, like, the Walker's cheese and onion, and I swear, the Walker's cheese and onion does hit a bit better than that. That's still alright. But again, if I wanted any cheese and onion crisps, I'll just go straight to my local post office or, you know, my local petrol station and get a packet of cheese and onion from Walker's, and it'll probably taste better than this. Nothing bad about it. It's not flavourless. It's not disgusting. It is cheese and onion, especially for a £1. What is it? £1.78. Yeah, £1.78 packet of crisps. I want a bit more than that, really. Yeah. So taste 8.5. Value for money, I'll have to say a 2 as well. Same as the ready salted. You can get normal packets of these anywhere in your local supermarket, and it will probably taste better than that. I mean, I keep saying as if it's like these are fucking disgusting. I might get poisoning from them, but they are nice. They're not horrible or anything. I prefer Walker's cheese and onion, or maybe even like McCoy's cheese and onion, or Pringles, whatever, and that. So, sorry, Jezza. I love you, mate, but don't say that for me. So, that's all the crisps done. £1.78 per packet. You know what? The sausage and mustard one, I prefer out of all them. And it's weird saying that because there's cheese and onion and there's lightly salted. And I prefer the sausage and mustard one. One of the flavours that I thought I would probably spit out or wish death upon on. But it actually surprised me, the sausage and mustard one, because, like I said, I was hardly anticipating it would be disgusting, but it actually was not that bad whatsoever. Especially because it's got mustard in it. Like, that's the first time I've had mustard, and I always thought mustard was like a spicy kind of food. That's why I've stayed away from it. But that crisp, I give them that. Then again, that's one flavour out of 4. Oh, actually, yeah, it gave me 2 sausage and mustard ones. So you know what, I'll up the rating on that because of that. Yeah, so that's the crisps there done. But I think we move on to the biscuits now. So there's only 2 sets of biscuits that did these squats sell. Diddley Dunker's honey and oat biscuits, and the Diddley Dunker's buttery shortbread biscuits. I sound like I'm on like a fucking children's show. Diddley Dunkers. That is definitely a TV show, isn't it? But anyway, I'll do the honey and oat biscuits because I feel like that's going to be less nice than that. What's the price for these? I'm regretting everything. So I believe, yeah, £4.80 each. £4.80 for that. £4.80 for that. Honestly, Jezza, it better be fucking nice. That's all you get. That's all you get for £4.80 of biscuits. It is not fair to judge food without actually tasting it, but when you look at that, £4.80 does not come straight to your mind whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's actually like £4 per biscuit, is it? No, it's not. It's £4.80 for the whole thing, you donut. Try to do some maths. I think it is 40 pence. 40 pence a biscuit. Which does not sound bad, really, especially from a farmer's yard. But again, if you go to like a Home Bargains or a B&M or a Lidl or even a Tesco, they'll sell biscuits probably more than that for cheaper. But let's try it. So it comes in a little tray like that. I'm not gonna lie, the packaging was pretty good for that. What's the name of this one? Honey and oats. Not getting much hope out of this, to be honest. I mean, my immediate thoughts were like, literally just a standard biscuit. You know, if you can think of any normal biscuit in the world, it'll taste like that. I mean, the quality is pretty good. It tastes all right. I mean, it's honey and oats, so you're not gonna get so much flavour out of it, are you? Right, so let's add that in the way. I just realised you can't see it in all its glory. What a shame. I mean, look at that. There's not much to fucking look at, is there? Right, so here's a Top Gear top tip. Do not dunk this in your fucking cup of tea because it will fucking break halfway through. I did that and it snapped in half. I might as well have this one then. To dunk or not to dunk? That is the question. No one is fucking £4.80. Got a Shakespeare quote out of it. Either way, our honey and oat biscuits are simply delicious. I'll be the judge on that one. So get munching for farm's sake. Yeah. That's a good way to swerve people's opinions. To say, for farm's sake, as if it's from a farm, so don't expect it to be good or whatever, but it got to be good value for money. So let's see. So quality, probably a 7, just because it's just a plain biscuit, really. But again, it is edible. It's nice. It's not making me want to throw up in my mouth. What is making me want to throw up in my mouth is seeing the price of it, again, in the corner of my eye hole. £4.80 though. Probably a 3, really. I know, it's come from a farm, and but would you go on Diddley Squat Farm, see the price of this as being £4.80 and be like, oh, this is going to be nice. A pack of 12 biscuits for £4.80. Don't think you would you? Well, I mean, I love Jeremy Clarkson, so I can't really say anything bad about him. I mean, he punched Piers Morgan in the face. Like, that's probably as good as it gets. I mean, I say that I like Piers Morgan as well. Because Piers Morgan, he's not afraid to express his own opinions, and he does not care what people say. He had a vegan on his TV show, and he had a right big steak dinner right in front of him. Like, just saying. Anyway, I wouldn't mind having them again, but I wouldn't do it by choice. So yeah. Which means we move on to the buttery shortbreads. Again, £4.80 for that. Wow, that is really depressing to look at. It generally looks even more boring than the biscuits. Right. Strength test. Yep, does not break. It's a solid biscuit. Right, now let's eat it. Yeah. Just like what you think it would be. It's a normal shortbread that was stuck together. But yeah, 40p for that. 40 pence for one of these. It doesn't sound overly massive. This, you go to any supermarket in your local area, they will sell packets of shortbread biscuits. That's probably more quantity than that, and for cheaper. But it's from a farmer's yard. I understand that. I've said that God knows how many times. You take a shot every time I mention farmer's yard or farm or anything, you'll be off your fucking face in this video. Quality, again, solid for a biscuit. I already forgot what I rated that one. But to be brutally honest, I'll probably give it like a 7, maybe an 8, because shortbread is quite nice when it's done right. But again, I will not go out my way to spend £4.80 on a pack of 12. But if it means I'm helping out the local farmers or whatever, and then I'm all for it, really. Right, now we get to the fucking good bit. Because we've got chocolate. We've got chocolate-covered honeycomb little turds. We've got traditional buttery fudge. I thought it would be like a funny name there, but there isn't. That's depressing. And chocolate buttons, little cow pats. Again, like the biscuits, £4.80 per packet. Now, I must admit, I saw Flying Pig Eats the World. I've not got Tourette's, that's his actual name. well, not actual name, but that's his YouTube name. He tried these, and I saw him review it. They look big, look bigger than normal buttons, and that's all I remember him saying. I don't remember what he said of like how good it was or whatever. So, I mean, that's probably a good thing for this video. And you also got fudge and you got honeycomb. I think I'll start off with the. No, I'll do the fudge first. Oh, okay. I opened the packaging and immediately discovered it's resealable. That is what you want in chocolate, especially in like packets of chocolate. You can actually open the packet, scroll on a few bits, and reseal it up rather than having to feel the need to eat the whole thing so you're not wasting it all, or having to go to your fucking wherever the fuck you keep your clothes pegs and put one on top so all the shit doesn't go inside it. A resealable packet, I rate that. I do rate that very highly because how many more chocolate companies or like just chocolate packets in general that actually have that feature? Anyway, yeah, so stop sucking off on the fucking packaging. That's a big fudge! Fudge me. Right. Holy fudge. You know what? £4.80 for fudge as big as that from a farm. I know there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's probably about 9, 10 pieces in here. I can't really see. But let's go for it. You know what did this squat? Well fucking play. Like each piece of fudge is fucking massive compared to any other fudge you can get. And it's just delightful to scran on. Delightful, that's the first time I've said that in a video, so make note of that. Mate, that is fucking great. It's so funny because I very rarely have fudge in like my regular life. Because I don't find it as like entertaining or as satisfying to scran on compared to like sweets or chocolate. This, though, I will happily make exceptions. That is literally the best piece of fudge I've ever had. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. That is actually quality fudge. £4.80, honestly, worth every penny. Taste, 9. I don't believe in perfection in the world. Boring, I know. Value for money, 9. I mean, I want to say 10, just be like, that's how I literally sounded like when I was reviewing it just then. I sounded super duper excited over fudge. You know what? I'm not too sure if I tried it properly. Let me have another one, just to make sure. So when you go to an airport and they like your suitcase goes through the X-ray machine, but they open it up anyway, you know. Let's make sure. If you saw that airport rant, I'm pretty sure all of you have. You'll know what I mean. Might be easier to count now that there's less in there. Yeah, so there is. I think there's like 7 pieces of fudge in there. But given the size of the fucking fudge fuck, what? Despite the size of them. I'm not complaining. Like, I low-key am because I wish they had more in. Because they're fucking delicious. Fair play, Jeremy. Or did these squat? Cheerful Charlie. That is some good fudge. I'm not sure if I said that yet, but just to confirm. I'll do the Little Turds honeycomb next. They sort of look like massive chocolate-covered raisins. Like, if you look at something like that, yeah, good focus there, yeah. Everyone can see that, can't they? You would not think there's honeycomb in there. But there is. I'm going to take like one bite out of this. I'll tell you something, right? If all of this chocolate tastes like that, I reckon I've saved the best till last. Crisps weren't too bad. These biscuits were a bit underwhelming, overwhelming. What's the right term? They had me hopes up a little bit, them biscuits. Had me hopes up. But when you move on to the chocolate bit, fudge, definitely, yes. Let's see. Quality, I'm going to say, if I'm giving that a 9, I'll give that an 8. It's like your standard honeycomb chocolate, and then you've had like pieces of crunchies that look like chocolate raisins, and then that's what that would look like. Okay, I've just seen the blurb. Firstly, hats off. You saw products called Little Turds and didn't immediately run for the hills. Your reward? This bag of seriously good honeycomb bites made with That is a comma, right? It looked like a full stop, and then he started his sentence with a non-capitalized letter at the start. But it is a comma, I can confirm. This bag of seriously good honeycomb bites made with delicious honeycomb. Oh, is there honeycomb in it? Oh, you could have said that. Dunked in creamy milk chocolate, so get stuck in for farm's sake. Who else but Quagmire? 8 for quality. 8 for value of money. I was going to say 9 again, it's like, so it's like on par with that one. But honestly, I do prefer that to that. This is nice. I'm not saying I dislike this, but if I had to pick between these two, that one. But this is still as good, so... Well, not as good on a technical term, but it's still nice. I won't say no to it. Finally, we've got, obviously the best name, Little Cow Pats. Big fuck off chocolate buttons. If it's the same sort of chocolate used on this, just the chocolate, I'm in for a good ride here. Well, they are big. They are literally like Cadbury's mega buttons. Well, they are mega buttons, but if you went to Tesco and you saw Cadbury's mega buttons, it would look exactly like that. Will it taste as good as it though? Let's find out. Just Moorish. It's like Richard Hammond with caramelized cocaine. Was it that or was it something else? I don't care. What I do care though, these are also delicious. Quality, 9. Because they do remind me of Cadbury's buttons, which are god tier in general, so solid 9. I'll probably give them a 7 for value for money. £4.80 though. Oh, to be fair, there's quite a few buttons really thinking about it. Yeah, there's a shitload. Right, okay, my apologies. I didn't get a good enough look. I sealed it up, that's why I couldn't see properly. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I'll say 9 again for value for money. So I swear all these are literally, well, these two are 9 for quality and 9 for value of money. This one's 8 for both. Again, not terrible, but I would get them again if I was told to. I might not get them straight away. Like, they might not be going through my mind, like, if I get a shopping list and, like, what do you want from diddlysquatshop.com or whatever the hell it's called. I might not go for these straight away. But if I'm scrolling, I see them, I might put them in my basket. So, but these two, yeah, definitely these two are a definite. Yeah, so that's the food review. I'm not trying the beetroot sauce on camera anyway, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I think the crisps were a bit of a letdown. The biscuits were more of a letdown. But he definitely redeemed himself with these chocolate packets. So yeah, that's the Diddly Squat food review. And on that bombshell, I'm afraid it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. Good night! That was nostalgic saying all that.